So, have a good day. Today we are going to start chapter number 2. So, chapter number 2, that is the biological classification of class 11. So, biological classification, different scientists has given different classification, 2 kingdom system of classification, then 3 kingdom system of classification, 4 kingdom system of classification, and the last is given by Whitaker, 5 kingdom system of classification. But before starting these things, I am explaining the Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Actually, this system of classification is under the classification based on natural system of classification. Whenever you will study this system of classification about the whole plant kingdom as well as animal kingdom, you will get a nutshell and a clear picture. Whenever you get a plant or animal, it is very good in plants. Any plant whenever you will get, then you can identify and you can place in this type of classification. Although in the near futures, different types of scientists, due to discovery of newer species in the different groups, classification has been changed, and some small changes they have given, but the lowermost classification given by the Bentham-Hooker system is the same. So, if you can identify and if you can remember this classification, it will be very easier for you to remember whole biology. I have seen most of the students, they are very much afraid of biology and this classification of biology. But after this discussion, you will be very much clear about the classification of plant kingdom. Actually, this is a whole biology, that means whole plant kingdom here. If you can remember this chart, I am explaining very easily. Living things are classified into 2 groups, that is plant kingdom and animal kingdom. First of all, plant kingdom and animal kingdom. Animal kingdom later on I will explain. Now only explain the plant kingdom. Plant kingdom directly classified by Bentham and Hooker, that is 2 kingdom, that is 2 parts, cryptogams and phanerogams. So, cryptogams means what? That means the plants which do not possess any flowers. Whenever there is no flowers, then the no question of the fruits, and whenever there is a no question of fruits, then naturally there is a no seeds. That is, without seed, they are normally in the lower plant groups, and cryptogams is the coming under the lower plant classification. Then we are going for, so as I have told, the cryptogams are the lowermost plants, and cryptogams is directly classified into the 3 groups. These are Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Thallophyta means thallus body. Whenever the body cannot be differentiated into leaf, stem, root, so these systems we cannot see. That is, whole plant is just a thallus, that is, and thalloid, just means we cannot identify or we cannot distinguish the plant in the different forms. So, these coming under the Thallophyta. Bryophyta is somewhat evolved or somewhat developed plants in the plant kingdom, and Bryophyta is called, Thallophyta is totally aquatic, and Bryophyta is called the in between aquatic and land. Therefore, Bryophyta is called amphibians in the plant kingdom, that is, they can dwell in the both that is land and as well as in the water, and most of the parts of Bryophytic plants, they are staying in the marshy areas. So, Bryophyta is abundant in the marshy area, the shady area, or where water falls or somewhat water movements are there, there we can get the Bryophyta. Pteridophyta is somewhat larger in the cryptogams groups. So, first of all, Thallophyta, let us explain about the Thallophyta who are coming under the thallus body. This is classified into 2 groups, algae and fungi. Remember, now the whole fungi groups in the 5 kingdom system of classification, later part or later video I will explain, that is fungi, whole fungi has gone in the other kingdom, that is in the 5 kingdom system of classification. fungi is totally other groups than the plant kingdom. But at the time of Bentham and Hooker, fungi was in the cryptogam, that is in the under the Thallophyta. Okay, then about algae. Algae has classified into 4 groups, that is Chlorophyceae, Xanthophyceae, Bacillariophyceae, Phaeophyceae, Rhodophyceae and Mixophyceae or Cyanophyceae. So, in your book or now I am explaining that is the only Chlorophyceae, then Phaeophyceae and Rhodophyceae. These 3 groups now exist in algae. These Mixophyceae or Cyanophyceae now classified under the cyanobacteria due to certain structural similarities with the bacterial cell. Therefore, they are grouped in the Monera, that is the first group of the 5 kingdom system, Monera. These Mixophyceae or Cyanophyceae has gone in the Monera. In the Chlorophyceae, some members, that is who are unicellular Chlorophyceae like Chlamydomonas, they have gone in the Protista. There's things I will explain later in the later video. That is only unicellular Chlorophyceae has gone to the Protista, that is eukaryotic unicellular organism. Next, Bacillariophyceae, that is the diatoms, they are also gone in the Protista groups because they are also unicellular. So, Bacillariophyceae is also no more there. Then Chlorophyceae, except few members, others are in the now in the algae. So, now remember Chlorophyceae, Volvox, Cara, Eudorina, Pendorina, so many examples are there about Chlorophyceae. Then Xanthophyceae, very few species are there, therefore we are not studying now. This is only Botrydinium is the example. Bacillariophyceae are coming under diatoms. Diatoms are just like soap case. That is, one is the lower case, another is the upper case, like this. Therefore, this is called diatoms. Phaeophyceae is the Fucus ectocarpus. Phaeophyceae are now also in the algae. Phaeophyceae, that is the brown algae. They possess brown color pigment in addition with green color pigment. All the algae possess green color pigment, that is the chlorophyll A. That means Phaeophyceae possess chlorophyll A with brown color, that is, therefore this is called the brown algae. Rhodophyceae is the red algae, that is the Polysiphonia, Polysiphonia batrachospermum, they are coming under the Rhodophyceae. And Mixophyceae or Cyanophyceae coming the Nostoc, Anabaena, Oscillatoria, they are blue-green in color. They are also termed as the blue-green algae, but now this is as the cyanobacter. Instead of Cyanophyceae, this is coming under the cyanobacter in the group of bacteria. Fungi, Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes, Deuteromycetes. These things we will study in the group fungi except the plant kingdom. As I have told, the fungi gone in the plant kingdom. Bryophyta, first of all the Hepaticopsida, that means heart shaped bryophytes, they are the lowermost bryophytes, they are coming under the Rixia markensia. Then Anthoceros, Hepaticopsida, Anthoceratopsida. Anthoceratopsida, that is Anthoceros is the example of Anthoceratopsida. And Massai means the all mosses. Massai is the all mosses coming. So, new book it is written only the, that is Massai and Hepaticopsida or liverwort. They are liver like structure, therefore they are called the liverwort and moss. So, Massai coming under the moss as their classification, that is the Hepaticopsida, Anthoceratopsida and Massai. Next is the Pteridophytes. Pteridophytes, that is the higher group or highest group in the cryptogams. So, Pteridophyta, Lycopodini, Selaginelli, Equisitini and Felicini. These are the 4 groups. Some earlier groups also there, that is they are extinct, therefore we are not studying. So, Lycopodini means the Lycopodium cernum, and different species of the Lycopodium is there. Lycopodium clavatum, like this, a number of species are there. Lycopodium, very nice plants. We are using Lycopodium for decoration purpose. Then in the making some greetings card also Lycopodium used. Then the Selaginella is next group, that is somewhat higher groups of the Pteridophyta. Then Equisetum is also called as the horse tail pteridophyte, and Felicini are the most advanced cryptogams, that is all fern can come under the Felicini, and they possess a advanced structure like stellar modification, that is a stele. It is a vascular bundle. First of all we can see in the ferns, that in the pteridophyte we are just seeing the vascular bundle, that is a xylem and phloem. Before that we are not getting. In Bryophyta what things we are getting, these things we will study in the comparative anatomy. So Bryophyta, what things, root like structure is there, root is not there, root like structure, that is the rhizoids, leaf like structure, that are called frond. So like this, but here we are not getting any root like or leaf like any structures. So here we will get the leaf structures, leafy structures. Then up to this is the our cryptogams classification finished. Next coming the phanerogams. Phanerogams, that is the plants which with flowers. Whenever flowers, then the fruits coming. If fruits coming, then ultimately what things coming, the seeds coming. That is, they are the seed bearing plants. So among phanerogams, phanerogam has been classified into two groups, gymnosperms and angiosperms. Gymnosperms, gymnos means naked, naked seeded plant, and angios means closed seeded plant. So these phanerogams have been classified into two groups, that is a gymnosperms and angiosperms. That is naked seeded plants and closed seeded plants. Naturally closed seeded plants are more developed. So gymnosperms, actually most of the gymnosperms are extinct, and they were different groups, and some connecting links are also there about the Felicini, that is fern, and gymnosperm, that is coming under Cycadophyllicilis. Here Cycadelis is the most primitive gymnosperms. Probably you can see in our school also we have planted some cycas plants. Cycas plants, the fruits we are getting after 6 to 12 years, only one time fruits we are getting, only one fruit used to give. But the fruits is very costly and it has the many medicinal values. So cycas, you can, if you go in our school, there is Mahorshi Vidya Mandir, then you can see cycas plant, and in the higher altitude you will get the cycas plant, that is Cycadelis. Then Coniferalis, that is the cone bearing plants, Pinus, Cedrus, these are coming under the Coniferalis. So Cycadelis, Coniferalis, Zingoilis and Natalis. So Zingoilis, Zingo biloba. In India only one plant was there in Shillong, in northeast India. And now BSI, Botanical Survey of India, they are growing smaller plants by tissue culture. And in China, if you will go, then in China a number of Jingo is there as the divine plant. They used to worship them. So Jingoilis and Natalis. Natalis is the most advanced gymnosperms. So Natum is a plant which possesses leaf is just like angiosperms, and the fruits are just like gymnosperms. So Natum is called the most advanced gymnosperms. Next coming the angiosperm, that is the close-seeded plants. Angiosperm again classified into monocotyledonous and dicotyledonous. Monocotyledonous, that is the whenever the seed is only one, like rice, maize, these are coming under the monocotyledonous, and dicotyledonous, that is the whenever seed possesses two cotyledons, like pea, gram, then jackfruit, mango, these are coming under the dicotyledonous, that is the two cotyledons are there in the seed. So this is all about the classification. So you may remember this scheme for the study of the other groups, that is other newer and newer classification. If you can remember this one, then it will be very easier for you to remember the modern classification. In my next video, I will give 5 kingdom system. First of all 2 kingdom, then 3 kingdom, then 4 kingdom, then 5 kingdom system of classification. Thank you.